What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles on a very rainy, ugly day. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. Just wanted to follow up with a couple of things in regards to the last few lies that we've had regarding this Kliff Kingsbury situation that did not happen and what did happen and what did transpire. So I'm going to go through it. First things first, man. Salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam. Salute to you guys, man. If you're on the West Coast here in California, there's a state of emergency that has been put out in regards to flooding and rain and all kinds of crazy stuff, man. But we're cool where we at. You know what I'm saying? We're cool. But just letting you guys know, if you are on the West Coast, be careful. You know what I'm saying? Definitely be careful, man. But anyway, man, just want to just follow up on this Kliff Kingsbury flip job. And we heard that he got signed to the Washington Commanders. It's like we said, but the reason why I think it's still important to kind of rehash it is because Adam Schefter is still trying to hold the feet of the deal not being done to contractual situations between the Raiders and Kliff Kingsbury, basically saying it's a money thing. And that's the reason why we did not sign Kliff Kingsbury, and that is the reason why we got Luke Getsy, and that is the reason why he did not refuse the opportunity with the Commanders. So we're going to get into it. Adam Schefter is a very credible guy. I believe him. I believe that I don't think he's lying. But just because Adam Schefter says something doesn't mean that I don't process it. Doesn't mean that I don't go through my process of deduction and try to figure out what in the hell happened as far as I'm concerned. So I said yesterday that Kliff Kingsbury pulled out of the Raider deal because he wanted to be with Caleb Williams, and they're trying to find a way to, reconnect, trying to form Voltron in the NFL. And with the Raiders being at 13, it was going to be, pretty slim to none that was going to happen. But due to the fact that the Commanders are only in position 2, Caleb Williams is from Washington, D.C. He's from the city. He grew up with that team. His father has a training facility there. Makes a lot of sense, man. Play in front of his mama so he can go in the stands and cry and all of that stuff like he likes to do. And he could be with his mama and get him a nice home cooked meal. And all he has to do is just tell the Bears that he's not going to play for him, and the Bears wind up trading the first pick to the second. And from the first to the second, and the next thing you know, Kliff Kingsbury is where he wants to be. So yesterday, Caleb Williams posted on his Instagram a picture of Kliff Kingsbury, and he said, "My dog, congrats," quote unquote. "My dog, congrats." Now, that's great. That's great that that Caleb Williams is acknowledging, his boy getting hooked up, and Caleb is a USC Trojan, and I'm a USC Trojan. But at the end of the day, man, this has nothing to do with USC. This has everything to do with the pros. And all I know is when Kliff Kingsbury was reported by every news outlet, including ESPN, including Adam Schefter, including Ian Rappaport, that he was going to be the new offensive coordinator for the Las Vegas Raiders. I didn't see Caleb Williams put out a post saying, "Congrats, my dog." Didn't happen. Maybe because Caleb knew that knew something that Kliff didn't know. So how come when it was one team, it's nothing, it's silence, and then when it's another team, it's congrats my dog. Because man, the team that you're going to is the team I'm going to, dog. That's why. Okay, that's why. So it's just funny to me, man, how Kliff Kingsbury is trying to paint it as a money situation when obviously that isn't the case, bro. You wanted to be with Caleb, just say that shit, man. Stop running around here trying to make things up, man. Try to make it look like the Raiders don't got no money, dude. Like, come on, bro. Got plenty of money. Why? What other offensive coordinator have you heard not wanting to uh, be a offensive coordinator because of a deal, because of how many years was going to be on there and all of that? It's never happened, bro. This man's just using that as an excuse. The deal was already set. You knew what the terms of the deal was. You came in 11th hour and you tried to change the deal. Okay. And to do that, to try to what? To try to create a situation where you could walk away. Take it or leave it. Hey, man, well, you know what? I think it should be a 3-year deal. Well, you know what? We already agreed to the terms. Why would the Raiders announce you as the offensive coordinator if you didn't already acknowledge the terms? Okay. So that's what it is. Okay. So let's not paint it any other way. Now, as far as how I feel about it, I'm happy. I told you guys, a lot of you guys are all upset. You guys are now blaming Antonio Pierce. You guys are blaming Tom Telesco, which is where the blame should lie because he is the GM. And you're trying to blame Mark Davis because you're mad that AP's the coach. So now all these fans want to try to put it on AP and say it's his fault. Dude, it's an offensive coordinator, man. You guys are going to cry over offensive coordinator? Well, because we don't have a good offense. Dude, the draft is 2.5 months from now. Do you guys understand the draft is in April, bro? Free agency is like a month and a half from now. It's like nothing's happening. Okay, it's Super Bowl week right now, bro. Like, we don't know how none of this is going to turn out. All right. What would be funny to me is that the Chicago Bears decide not to trade the pick, and they draft Caleb Williams anyway, and then Kliff Kingsbury sitting over there waiting to find out that he's not coming. That would be hilarious. All right. But at the end of the day, man, it's not a problem. Just don't lie, man. You ain't got to lie to kick it, man. Just say what it is, But at the end of the day, man, what's funny about it is that we don't know how any of this is going to turn out. I know the Commanders, their situation is way worse than our situation. They don't have any continuity at all. They still have Eric Bieniemy is still on the staff. How awkward is that, bro? They haven't even gotten rid of Eric Bieniemy, and they hired an offensive coordinator. Eric Bieniemy's still there, bro. He's like somebody got hired into his job, and he still has his job. They don't have a quarterback yet. We have to wait to see what's going to happen with that. And even if they do get Caleb Williams, it's going to be a problem because they're not going to be in a position to have a veteran quarterback that's going to do anything for them. I know Sam Howell's there, but they're not going to bust a grape. But it's just the idea that everybody wants to try to blame us for an offensive coordinator who's never done anything in the NFL, who's never won anything, who's never done anything. And us being, pretty much positioned as the person who messed up. We didn't mess up. Let's not act like this guy is, somebody that we really need to be concerned about. I mean, the man has done nothing in the NFL, okay, except live off of quarterbacks. He's doing exactly what he has been doing his entire career, which is try to land a prima donna or try to land a talented quarterback that he can hitch his wagon to, and he'll go as far as the quarterback takes him. But I just wanted to just make it clear because the words out there and what's being said out there is still being permeated that it's our fault, and it isn't our fault, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not a matter of whose fault it is, a matter of what happened. Okay. Sometimes people have put on false fronts for you, man, and we were smart enough not to go for it. If we really wanted Kliff Kingsbury, all we had to do was do what he wanted him to do. That's all we had to do. For all those people that say we messed up, all we had to do was kiss his ass. If he said he wanted a longer deal and it was about years, We just say, okay, Kliff, we're so desperate and we're so down in the dumps. We'll just go ahead and just give you whatever you want, bro. Like, okay, we'll just go ahead and do the extra deal. Man, we're not doing that, dog. Like, dude, you agreed to the deal. Now you want to come back later and you want to change the deal. Get your ass out of here, bro. Good luck to you. Okay. So I just definitely wanted to make that clear to you guys that, Adam Schefter, you still have to think, man. You still have to use your own brain, bro. Okay. If it looks like a duck, smells like a duck, quacks like a duck, flaps his wings like a duck, and Adam Schefter says it's a bird, dude, he's not wrong. Okay? Because a duck is a bird. But if you want to be more specific, it's a duck. Okay? And that's what it is, dog. Okay? That's what it is. So I don't take these guys' words as gospel. I still have to do my homework. But just in Caleb Williams congratulating Kliff Kingsbury on his second announcement of a job as OC and not the first time shows me what it was. Because Schefter didn't mention none of that. Okay. So just wanted to go ahead and see what was going on with you guys, man. I'm going to read you guys' comments, man. But, it's a very ugly situation out here in Los Angeles right now, dog. It is raining cats and dogs, bro. It is really bad here. Like flooding, all types of shit going on. Okay. But like I said, I'm chilling. I'm sitting here watching Jason Statham. I'm watching Crank. Remember that movie Crank with Jason Statham? Statham running around and putting spark plugs and stuff in his mouth and all kinds of crazy stuff. So I'm watching that right now. But I just wanted to make it clear, man. Let these people go about their business. If they ain't up to the DNA, let them go. But the whole slander thing and you guys buying into like it's our fault, like it's not our fault, bro. You know what I'm saying? When he got the job and it was announced, it had been a couple of days. I didn't see Caleb Williams mention anything about congratulations, my dog. Nothing. Okay? And I'm a USC dude. I'm a Caleb Williams guy until he gets drafted by some other team. Okay? But then yesterday when he goes to the Commanders, all of a sudden it's my dog. Congrats. Yeah, dog. Okay, that's the first thing that needed to happen for them. All right? So let's see what's popping, man. What's going on, man? Little Pee Wee was going on. Hey, little Pee Wee, man, what's going on with your quarterback's dad, man? Tell your quarterback's dad to get him an Uber, man. For those of you guys that didn't hear, Patrick Mahomes Senior getting drunk drivings in Texas, bro. I mean, come on, dude. Your son is a multi-millionaire. And on Super Bowl week, you get a DUI, bro. And it's not even his first one. It's like his third one. Maybe his dad got some kind of alcohol problem. It seems like Patrick Mahomes Senior and Jackson Mahomes are got the same DNA. Because both of them is troublemakers. And I think Patrick takes after his mom. Okay. But shit. What's up with that, Pee Wee? Distractions, bro. Okay. Patrick Mahomes, our senior, already said he don't want to be in no damn luxury box with Taylor Swift and Britney and all of that. He don't even want to fool with y'all. He ain't down with the bullshit. Okay. Salute to Patrick Mahomes, the senior, because he was a Yankee at least, and he knows I ain't trying to be around all of that. All right, but you need to tell your quarterback's dad, man, to get him an Uber or a Lyft or just call a cab, man. The dude got some money. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with y'all, man, but I hope it distracts you guys from winning a Super Bowl. Will said it would be hilarious if someone trades up to snag Williams before the Commanders. That would be hilarious. And then he'll be sitting over there looking dumb. But Kliff Kingsbury's always done this, man. He did it with US. He did it to USC. He did it with a bunch of other teams. We did a bunch of crap. You know what I'm saying? But, like you can't get mad because somebody tried to play you. If they tried to play you, they tried to play you. Take it as a blessing that it didn't go down. You know what I'm saying? I got people who are no longer walking around the planet because they got set up. Okay, trust me. So, I feel fortunate that we didn't get caught slipping, but everybody wants to try to find a way to spin this in it's our fault, and it ain't. Okay, didn't have your best interest, man. Is what it is. Okay.
Kylan, what's going on? Kliff Kingsbury really backed out because of a trade spot. Smart man, kind of disingenuous, but business after all. Hey, man, it's chess, not checkers. I'm never going to say that he didn't make the right move if he lands Caleb Williams. If Caleb Williams lands in Washington, then I have to salute that move. Okay, because like I said, man, it's all strategic. If you're not a strategic a strategist, if you're not a strategist, then that means people are plotting against you, man. You always have to think strategically. Okay, so it looks like a good move on the surface, but until Caleb Williams is announced as the number one draft pick for the Washington Commanders, it's just speculation at this point. But I just wanted to bring it up because it has been brought up, and I'm the kind of cat that's going to try to clear everything and clear the decks and make sure all that's cool. Rick says, "Salute, Shaq. Be safe out there. My older brothers and sisters live out there in California. Yeah, man, it's pretty ugly out here, dude. It's pretty ugly. I live about I say about 3 miles away, 3 or 4 miles away from the beach. And so, Joe, we went to Santa Monica yesterday. Man, to go get some food that I wanted to get, and it was nobody out there. I mean, Santa Monica, Piers, the whole situation out there, all the beaches on a Sunday? On a Sunday, bro, there was nobody out there. I have not seen the beach look like that since the pandemic. During the pandemic, dude, nobody was outside. You can drive, and those of us who's been to Santa Monica and you've been to the boardwalk and you've done all of that shit and you've been over there, there's a tourist attraction. That is the least amount of people I've seen since the pandemic. I didn't see nobody, bro. I didn't even see homeless people out there, dog. It was that bad. We went right into our restaurant that we go to, man. We go to this nice Caribbean restaurant spot, and went in there and ate, and there was only like a group of people in there. It was real easy to get our food. Usually it's a line. So, but yeah, man, appreciate that, man. Thank you, man. Rick. Anthony King, what's going on, man? Coach Pierce standing on business. You got to stand on business, bro, because a lot of people ain't standing on business. Standing on business is necessary in today's day and age, bro. You got to be about that life, dog. You got to be about what you're supposed to be about. Because if you ain't, you're going to get caught slipping. And we didn't get caught slipping. Giovanni, what's going on, dog? What's happening? Carlos Sanchez, good afternoon to Unfiltered Nation, Unfiltered Fam. Carlos said, what's good? Hey, man, I'm just sitting here watching Jason Statham, man, shoot people. You know what I'm saying? They running around and doing their thug thizzle, man, on this TV show, man. I'm on Crank. And then after this, Transporter 3 comes on. So I'm just doing a little Jason Statham, man, chilling with my son, man. Son sitting right here, got his headset on, sitting on the couch, chilling. Little people said, what the Raiders going to do now? What do you mean what we're going to do? We already did. We picked up Luke Getsy. He's the OC, and now it's just a matter of us moving on. Who knows what's going to happen. The funniest thing in the world is that we found a way to take Caleb or figure that situation out. But sometimes you just got to let people hang themselves, bro. Nothing that we can do. Okay? Nothing we can do, dog. Okay? I know what I'm going to do. I know Friday I'm going to be in Vegas. Okay? I know that. All right? Dominique, man, I don't blame Kliff. We don't have a quarterback right now. I wouldn't come here either. Pass on opportunity to coach a great quarterback prospect. Nothing wrong with that, Dominique. There's only one thing wrong with what you said. I don't have a problem with him not coming here. I don't have a problem with him looking at better opportunities. What I have a problem with is him committing to our team long enough where we made an announcement. That is not professional, okay? You don't get to change your mind after you've committed to a job while other candidates have been picked up. Keep it real. If you wanted to go somewhere else, you should have said that in the interview. We gave you the offer. You accepted the job. We put out a press release. We cut off all conversations with other potential people. He set us back. So it ain't as simple as what's best for him. That was not cool, bro. You don't do that in business. You don't burn bridges like that. That's a bridge being burned. That wasn't cool. Okay? Straight up. Because while we're with him and he's bullshitting, he should have told us that, and we could have had more candidates to interview. While we picked him up, next thing you know, Clint Kubiak's gone. This other person's gone. Pep Hamilton's gone. Like, dude, don't play, man. He played in our face. There ain't gonna be no me feeling sorry for him. I hope everything that he got coming to him comes to him, because that wasn't cool, bro. We had to come right back to the drawing board and figure out who was left. Wasn't cool, bro. He set us back. I think it was on purpose, bro, to be honest. Okay. Colin says, throw screen passes on 3rd and 25. Yeah, possibly. The King said Spencer Rattler going to be a Raider watch. Yeah, I mean, ever since Spencer Rattler played well in the Senior Bowl, all of a sudden his name is ringing. But we'll see, man. We'll see. Just got to, hopefully we'll hit a diamond in the rough and we'll be straight. Okay. Colin says, now that kid has impressed me. Yeah, I mean, he impressed you in the Senior Bowl. I mean, he's been there all season, though. You know, Little Pee-wee Commanders don't have anybody on that team. Yeah, exactly. Which is why he's over there. No expectation. He comes to the Raiders. He's in the toughest division in football. Our offense was atrocious. And without the personnel that he needs, it would have been the same scenario, bro. Would have been the same thing. No Raider guy was going on, was popping with all y'all. Valerie Lim and Kliff is catching his wagon on to Celeste success to make him look better. That's what he's always done, man. He's always done that. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody who always is a guest star with the biggest stars, man. He can't do a movie by himself, but he's gonna do a movie with guest starring Denzel Washington and guest star. You know, he's guest starring with Leonardo DiCaprio in another movie, and he's the next guest star with Samuel Jackson in another movie, and it just keeps going on and on and on and on. But when it comes time for him to do a movie on his own, he can't do it. Okay. Little Pee-wee, man. Anthony King said, Kliff and Caleb really did you guys dirty. I would believe so. I think that's a dirty move. I agree with you on that. That was dirty, man. That was dirty macking at his best. I know Raider guy, man, was popping. What's going on? Monty Peppers, Luke Getzey's still not signed. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Luke Getzey's going to pull this one. Okay, Luke Getzey is not somebody who has a whole bunch of different offers. Okay, so it takes time, dog. You know, but we'll find out. Okay, San Diego with 3 rings in the house. Alan Maxwell, Washington thinks it's Chicago for #1 pick. Get Caleb. Chicago might trade that number pick for someone that might went Mayor Daniels if they're not going to draft a quarterback. There's a lot that's going on, man. But in regards to Jalen Daniels, which a lot of the Raider fans want, the issue is that Jared Mayo with the Patriots are looking at him too. Okay, it's no longer we know that Bill Belichick is going to bring in somebody that's going to be a certain quarterback. Now everybody wants this running quarterback now, dog. Changing of the guard. So we'll find out, man. But Marvin Harrison Jr. is a monster. So if Washington trades, when Washington trades with the Bears and they get Caleb in the next pick, I think they keep Justin Fields, and I think that they draft Marvin Harrison Jr. for the second pick. Then the third pick pops up again. Who's the next best person after that? It's going to be Jalen Daniels. So it's not looking good. It's not looking good for the Raiders, bro. It's not looking good. At 13, it's not looking good. And based on what is being said, it may not happen like that, bro. We may not be able to move up. We may have to go for a Rattler or a Bo Nix or somebody, Michael Penix. It's just looking like that, bro. Julio Barrera, what's going on, man? Dr. Van, what's going on, Strand? Hey, Doc, it's real bad out here, Doc. And Vegas is cold. Okay, it's like 50 something degrees in Vegas, bro. It's cold in Vegas, man. It ain't cracking over in Vegas as far as the weather, but it's gonna be cracking as far as me being there because I'm going. It's that simple. God. Oh, real quick, let me make a couple of things about what's going on right now. The Chiefs are actually practicing in a real practice facility right now. Thanks to us, they're actually in a place where they can actually get some shit done. They actually have the toilets actually flush in our stadium, Lil Pee-wee. Okay. In our practice facility, you can actually take a shit and it'll go down. Okay. But the 49ers are pissed. The San Francisco 49ers are pissed. They showed up today and they're practicing at UNLV. And they said that the practice field at UNLV is trash. It is not up to NFL standards. It is horrible. Now, let me tell you guys something, man. The NFL that you guys love is so organized. It's so it has so many formulas to it. Even the field has grades. Like the field has to be at a certain grade to practice on. It has to be at a certain grade number to play on. It's that serious. You just think, oh, you're just going to play on the field and that's going to be it. Okay. Like when Dr. Van says the Raiders field in the stadium is horrible. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's real grass, bro. Okay. And it has to be at a certain level. So it has to be at least a 70 to practice, a 78 at the highest, no less than a 70 in the grading scale that they have for it, as far as the sod and this and that. It has to be the bottom is a 70 and the top is a 78 for to practice on, to have practice on, bro, because they don't want their players getting hurt. Okay. The NFL went to UNLV, put brand new sod on the field because obviously UNLV, the team ain't playing on no NFL grade practice field. You already know that. So they resodded it. I just told you between a 70 and a 78. The field that the 49ers are practicing on is a 50. It's a 50, bro. It's not even close to 70. But guess what they're going to be practicing on? They're going to be practicing on shit. And the Chiefs are going to be practicing on the best practice field they've ever had in their life. Okay? Not looking good for San Francisco, bro. It's not looking good. All right? The practice facilities isn't living up to it, dog. Okay? Not good. Not good at all, bro. All right? Dr. Bam, what's going on? Will, man, breaking Janarius Robinson signed with 1 year deal with the Raiders. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, man. We signing some guys that got something to prove. We with it. Okay. Smoking Pasta, I don't want to play for the Raiders. Mel Davis plays too rough. I don't want to play for Chicago. Chicago's kind of team that wins enough. Exactly, man. Caleb Williams, like I said, I love him because he's SC, Heisman Trophy winner. But this is the pros, bro. You're not going to get me. I'm not going to be caping for him, bro. I'm not going to be doing it. You know, he is a prima donna. He is somebody who is a spoiled brat and everything is the way he's used to having it. And, you know, he's going to find out the NFL is going to be gunning for you. All this kind of stuff that he's doing is NFL billboard material. All this stuff is stuff they put on billboards, bro. Okay. So we're going to find out. Dr. Bam, man, what's going on? Anthony King, I've been checking out Spencer Rattler. People saying he's going to fall like Will Levis did. Probably so, man. But if he falls to the second round, let's scoop him up. Like, let's see what happens. Okay? We're going to find out real quick. Will Levis was balling, you know, for a little bit. But like I said, man, we're going to find out what's going on, man. We're going to find out what's going on. I don't have a whole lot of belief in it. We still have 2.5 months for the draft. You know, the draft is in April. We will have a draft party, but let's not act like the draft is tomorrow. Okay. Will said, breaking news, Eric Bieniemy is not returning, bro. They just confirmed it. There you go. I just told you that Eric Bieniemy is the odd man looking for a job. As great as everyone said he was, and he's good for this and he's good for that, how come nobody picked this man up? Nobody wants Eric Bieniemy, dog. He did it to himself. Told you guys about him. He's not liked. He's not liked, bro. He's very good, but he's not liked. And guess what? People will fool with you if they like you if you're not as good. You might not be as good, but I like you. So I'm going to keep you around. I can tolerate that you're not as good. Okay. Valerie Lynn, Chicago will draft May. Washington draft Williams. Patriots probably draft McDaniels. And hopefully the Raiders can draft Bo Nix or Penix Jr. That's realistic. Yeah, if we're not going to move, man, and from what I'm hearing, I'm hearing that your boy Tom Telesco doesn't want to move. Okay, all right. I'm telling you, man. One of the homies over here, man, Ike Boy, who is a Los Angeles Chargers fan, said that the fans called Tom Telesco Coupon Tom. That was their nickname for him, was Coupon Tom. If it ain't on sale, it don't happen, bro. So it looks like we got another guy with a nickname already. Coupon Tom is what they called him. And I'm gonna find out if he's really Coupon Tom. If he is, I'm definitely gonna be using that. Okay. Dr. Van Rattler should be a mid-round pick. Rattler's looking good. Rattler looked real good on that Senior Bowl. That really picked his stock up. Okay. Adam Schefter. Purse said Adam Schefter. Okay, I got you. Anthony King Twitter said Eric B would no longer be with the Commanders. Hold on, son. What are you doing? Stop grabbing my hand like that, man. You're strong, man. Hold on a second, you guys. My son is grabbing my hand and pulling my hand on. This boy be hurting me, man. This dude super strong. Here, dude. There you go, bro. All right. Sorry, you guys. Good gracious, man. Boy, about to break my wrist. Okay. Yeah, everybody's not a Raider, but stop coming over here accepting Raider opportunities, man. Like, the man knew it wasn't the right fit, and he ran off on the plug. But this is what he's done, and I think I'd be more insulted, and a lot of you fans that are insulted by it, you should be, because that was a dirty move. But the man did it before. He did it to USC, bro. He did. He was going to accept the job. He accepted the job, and then he backed out of it. This is what he does. He's done this countless times with other opportunities and things like that. And some people are just flaky, bro. Some people are flaky, man. Okay. Like, you ever went to you tell somebody, hey man, I'm gonna pick you up at this time, bro, and you're like, okay, man, be here to pick me up, and you guys are gonna go out, y'all gonna go to the bar, y'all gonna go do whatever, and then you get to the cat's house and dude ain't dressed. And you're like, yo, what's going on? Oh, man, I ain't gonna go, man. I'm kind of, my girl's kind of tripping, man. What, dude? You didn't call me? You didn't let me know nothing, man? Yeah, man, I'm kind of cool. I think I'm just gonna hang, I'm just gonna chill. That's him, though. Dude, all you had to do was, you could have called me, you could have DM'd me, you could have texted me. There's 5 or 6 different ways you could have let me know instead of me driving all the way over here, bro. And then coming over here for you to tell me you ain't going. I'm sorry, man. I just seen, I ain't feeling it tonight. That's him, dog. Nothing wrong with changing your mind, man. But don't inconvenience me. Don't inconvenience us. Don't do all of that. And that's the problem. He didn't have to do all of that. He could have just said, you know what? I'm not sure. You guys should still look around. Let me think about it. I'll get back to you. No, he said, okay. Man's word ain't worth shit. It ain't worth nothing. Okay? You tell somebody yes and then tell them no after in business, your word ain't worth nothing. Okay? G Little, man, Kliff is best student for the Thailand flag football team. Oh, yeah, he definitely was over in Thailand. He definitely over there, dog. I ain't got no more comments outside of that. He was over there doing whatever he was doing over there. Okay. Simple as that. Okay. Dominic says he's done more for Getsy. He's done more than Getsy, though. Keep it 100. KK had the top ranking offenses have been an 8C. Getsy is neither keeping it real. They both have done nothing at the end of the day, which is win. Yeah, he's had better opportunities because he's a snake oil salesman, bro. Somebody sneakier than somebody else. Luke Getsy, I got more respect for Getsy because Getsy didn't do nothing slimy to. Hey, son, hold on. No, you stop pulling this out. Okay, I have more respect for Getsy because Getsy ain't a slime ball. This dude did everything he did was slimy. Okay, so he had more opportunities and had this, that, and the other, dog. But what did it get him? He's right back where everyone else is at. At the end of the day, when it comes to hardware, when it comes to championships, when it comes to NFC or AFC championships, not even Super Bowls, he don't have any. Everywhere that man's been, he's done nothing. He didn't do nothing when he was with the Red Raiders. He didn't do nothing with Texas A&T A&M. He didn't do nothing with them. He didn't do nothing with SC. He didn't do nothing with the Cardinals, and he ain't gonna do nothing with the Commanders. That's just the dude who knows how to get a job. That's it. That's it. Ronald Pepper said, "What's taking so long to sign Getsy?" Maybe they're doing their due diligence, man. Maybe they don't want to get caught slipping again. Okay, I like the fact that they're moving slow. Get this dude a chance to back out. Like, we're not gonna go through this again, man. Okay, let's move at the right speed. We jumped the gun on the other shit. Okay, let's not do that again. All right. Bieniemy needs to get the job. Possibly Bieniemy. We'll see. Valin add one more year to the difference. Crazy how business side changes very quickly. Nah, I don't think that's it. Like I said before, Caleb Williams only gave him a congratulations when he went to the Commanders. When he was announced as the Raiders, he didn't get no congratulations, bruh. So I look at that as something else. Okay. Alan Maxwell said, like Hondo said, you don't want someone that doesn't want you. Yeah, Hondo's right about that. That's with everything. That's just not football. That's everything, bro. Okay. My mother taught me that when I was a little kid. She always told me, Matthew, never be where you're not wanted. Simple as that. They don't be where you're not wanted. Don't have nobody around who don't got your back. If they ain't got your back, don't have them around you. Shouldn't have nobody around you to snake you. Shouldn't have nobody around you to do you dirty. You supposed to vet everybody. Okay? That's the way I was brought up. Ain't gonna be no sorry. You know what I'm saying? Why do I got somebody around that I don't really know like that? Kliff Kingsbury's a snake oil salesman, bro. He ain't nobody that for me to be mad about. Yeah, he did what was best for him. How does that make you a good person when you did it at somebody else's expense? That's the problem. That's the problem. If you wanted to have options, just say that, bro. That's all. All you got to do is say it. But when you want to be sneaky and slimy about it and you put us at a disadvantage, you don't get props for that. That's not a flex. You hear what I'm saying, Dominique? It's not a flex that you did what was best for you. The flex would have been you did what was best for you and you didn't inconvenience anybody by doing the shit. That's a flex. But when you did it to inconvenience somebody because you didn't have the balls to be honest from the beginning, you ain't getting no damn shiny stars from Shaq. Okay, you don't get no power stars and shit on Mario Brothers fucking with me like that. Okay. Anthony King says Dingleberry and Caleb are going to lose a lot of games, and I'm going to be laughing when they lose them. Okay. Egalitarian announced what's going on. Lil Peavy said Commanders won't do anything. Facts. Valerie says it's a crazy movie. Yeah, Val. Now I'm watching what's the name? The Commuter 3 or whatever it is. You know, when he's driving around with the car and picking up people and shit, whatever it's called, the Commuter, whatever it's called. God. Yeah, The Beekeeper's a good movie. I can't wait, bro. I'm just waiting, dog. I've been looking on the TV. I ain't seen it yet. They want to rent it, and I'm like, I'll wait. Okay. Waiting for The Beekeeper. Julio Bro says raining in San Francisco. Yeah, I heard it was bad up there, man. My boy called from San Jose yesterday, man. He called me and he said that it was completely black. Like it was completely, blackout. I'm like, fuck, dog. That's bad. Anthony King said, I remember Crank. Yeah, Crank, man. Crank just went off, man. And Crank 2 was even crazier. El Brown Holio, man, what's going on, man? Smoking pots. How Deion Sanders kid doing in Colorado, man? He's graduating senior. He looked good a few times on TV. No, he's a junior. He'll be back next year. Him and Shiloh will be back. Both of those guys will be back for their senior years. Deion already said they're not going nowhere till after next year. Okay. The people say, I guess Caleb never wanted to be a Raider. I think he did want to be a Raider, but he didn't want to be a Raider more than he wanted to be at home. I mean, that's the beauty of being somebody who has options, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got options, you got options. We were a option. The Raiders were a option. You know who was not a option? Chicago. They were not an option. He never wanted to play for them. We were one of the teams he said he'd play for. He'd play for us. He'd play for Washington. He'd play for Dallas. He had about 4 or 5 teams he said he'd play for. Okay. So, I mean, I can't worry about what he didn't want to do, but it wasn't likely that was going to happen. You know? So it is what it is, man. But, you know, I'm not mad at the kid. He's 21 years old. Why would I be mad at him? Why would I be mad for a 21-year-old kid to do his best for him, dog? Okay, he's young enough to be my son. All right. So I'm definitely not mad at Caleb Williams, but Kliff Kingsbury is somebody that doesn't get no flex points. Okay, Valiant says, wasn't it Crank that said crazy 60 in the public was crazy? Yeah, it was off the chain. Crazy, you know. Yep, Julio Barrera in the house. What's going on? Smoking pots, man. Can you not hire a guy to get the man home? Shit. Man, I don't know what's going on, man, with Patrick Mahomes Senior. Patrick Mahomes Senior is a real. He's Matthew. Please stop hitting my hand, bro. Okay. Patrick Mahomes Senior is definitely from the hood. He acts like a cat from the hood, bro. Patrick Mahomes Senior don't. You see his dad. You see Patrick Mahomes the second. You see Jackson Mahomes. You see the mom. You see Brittany. And then you look at Patrick Mahomes Senior. That dude is a hood dude, man. Here, son, go take this somewhere. Go over there. Go over there, dog. Okay, because you're doing too much. So yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with Patrick Mahomes Senior, man. But whatever he's doing, he needs to figure it out, bro. God, Red Light 79 OG. You the only one that talks facts. Hey, man, it's not hard to talk facts, man. It's just sometimes the facts don't do you no good. You know what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people don't use facts, because the facts didn't play into their whole agenda. But if you started out with the truth, like we say over here, real talk, not fake talk. If you start out with facts and the truth, then you always have the facts and the truth in your favor. But when you start over here and you start trying to say what's popular and you're saying what's going to get me more views and subscribers and all of that, then you get caught up in the not saying the facts and the truth. But over here, it is what it is. Also, you guys, we're only 200 subs away from 6,000, bro. We're on the road to 6,000 subs. Let's get these last 200 and we'll be at 6,000. So let's go, man. We're climbing. We're climbing, you guys. Okay. Just what? 2 months ago we were at 5,000. Now we're at 6,000. Like it's going, bro. People are adding us. Valerie said third DUI. That's crazy. It's getting to the point, man, where Patrick Mahomes Senior needs help, dog. He needs help. His sons, they need to get their dad under control. He ain't married and a matter of fact, he has another. Do you know that Patrick Mahomes has another brother? Do you know that there's a third brother? It's a third brother from Patrick Mahomes Senior. He's playing in college somewhere. He's a tight end. I forgot his name, but there's 3 Mahomes boys. Okay? The son, the youngest son, his name ain't Mahomes. His last name is the mother's maiden name or something like that. Okay? But he's Patrick Mahomes and Jackson Mahomes' half brother. And I was surprised because I didn't know. And Patrick Mahomes and him, you know, last summer, they were, you know, he was catching passes from him. So that's his little brother, bro. So there's another Mahomes, bro. Patrick Mahomes Senior's off the chain, bro. He off the hook. God. Valerie says, Shadur Sanders has 1 more year, man. Yeah. Dr. Van said that. Valerie said Patrick Mahomes seems to be the only stable person in his family. Yeah, he's also the richest one. I really think that he's responsible for everybody having some shit. I mean, Jackson he's just a straight weirdo. Jackson Mahomes is weird. Okay. His pops is an alcoholic. Let's just call it what it is, bro. You can't keep driving around drunk, man. Okay. His mom is she sounds like a whole Karen. Okay. His wife, she hit the lotto early just because she gave him a chance in high school. She hanging next to Taylor Swift, really thinking that she's on Tay-Tay's level and stuff. She ain't. Okay. And then Patrick Mahomes' younger brother is trying to get it out the mud at some small college. And then you got Patrick Mahomes, who has to keep everything rolling, dog. If he has to, at least I got to give him credit, bro. His family's bonkers, bro. I got to get that man. I got to not be so hard on his ass looking at his family situation. His family situation is not cool. It's not ideal. I don't know what his in-laws are like. I don't know what Brittany's parents are like. But his immediate family, no wonder he concentrates on football, bro, because when he's not playing football, he has a whole bunch of loose cannons around him, dog. Okay. Bill Holloway, what's going on? What up, dog? What's up, Bill? I got your message, Bill. I'm looking forward to that package, dog. Hopefully get that package before I leave to Vegas. I'll be checking the P.O. box and stuff, dog. But yeah, it's raining out here, dog. It's staying my ass in the house. Not going nowhere. And damn hoops at 95 miles on the mound, man. Yeah, man. Pops was a bad boy. Okay. Patrick Mahomes has that black side of his family. Okay. He has the black side, but he doesn't gravitate towards that black side. Jackson acts like a black dude when it comes to getting in trouble, but then he wants to play. He ain't black to get out of it. The people say, yo, Shaq, you still a Caleb fan? Hell yeah. He's SC. I'm still going to sport my Caleb stuff. Caleb Williams, USC Trojan, bro. But that has nothing to do with the pros. That's nothing to do with the pros. Okay? At all. He's not a Raider. I only can cheer from him from the standpoint of being a Trojan being successful in the NFL. I mean, you think this is the first Heisman Trophy I've had? The first Heisman Trophy winner from USC that I've had to go to the pros? Reggie Bush. When Reggie Bush went to New Orleans. What could I say? Until in the Super Bowl when he ran that kickoff return against Peyton Manning and them, I was cheering for him. But I wasn't cheering for him when he played the Raiders. I wasn't cheering for him. I had a bunch of Heisman Trophy winners. I had him. I had Matt Leinart. I had Carson Palmer. Man, I had a whole bunch of Heisman Trophy winners, bruh, from USC. Is what it is. Big Daddy Murder, man. Raining out here ain't no joke, man. Yeah, man, it's real wet and nasty outside, bro. I'm sitting here, like I said, sitting there watching Jason Statham, dog. Sitting there watching this Jason Statham movies, man. Getting me through. Okay. People talking to Dr. Van. Nevada Raider, man. What's up? What's really going on? What's popping? Dale Brown Holy, the weather was insane yesterday in San Jose. You guys down south look like you had it 100% worse. Yeah, L. Brown Holio. My homie, man, he's on the east side, man. East side San Ho. And he hit me yesterday. He said, yo, man, what's it looking like down there? I said, man, wet, nasty. He said, dog, the whole east side lights was off, bro. He's on the east side, bro. He's past King and Story. He's way over there, dog. Called me and told me it was completely dark. Okay. He went all the way to the top of Tully Road and was looking down on San Jose, and the whole east side was out. I'm like, shit, that's crazy. Santiago T. Telesco goes on a Raider YouTube channel, Sunset Rewind, wearing Chargers Power Blue, no cap. I mean, you can't make this shit up, dog. Can't make this shit up. He's not a Raider. Just because you get the job don't mean that you're locked in. This dude doesn't even understand. Like, he doesn't get it. He's still on autopilot, bro. Like, somebody has to pull his coattail and be like, dude, his own wife didn't tell him that was the wrong shit to wear. Like, he doesn't get it, man. He doesn't get it, dog. And you know what? I ain't gonna get upset behind it. I don't got time to worry about it. Okay, that's Mark Davis's hire. That's what he did. Okay. Rob Perry. Shaq, did you read Coach AP's letter? No, I did not. I did not read his letter. What letter was that? Valerie Lynn, I wish the Raiders just had a better plan B unless this happened. Plan to get caught off guard, panic hire. Yeah, everyone's saying that's a panic hire, but that's our fault. I mean, we gotta be accountable, man. You can't be a winner and not be accountable, bro. Other teams don't do this shit. Other teams don't do this, you guys. They don't do this. They don't do this. Name a team that had an offensive coordinator that you could think of change his mind, bro. It doesn't happen. It's unprecedented. Gotta stop making mistakes, man. Gotta stop doing dumb stuff. Okay. Joe E, what's going on? What's popping, man? Good afternoon, man. Little Pee-wee. Valerie Lynn, man, doing another Rocky marathon in honor of Carl Weathers. Probably like a 30 time in a row winner. I watch every Rocky. That's cool. I need to watch them all in succession.
You know, after 4, it starts getting kind of 5, and it starts getting bad after that. Okay. Chris Leonard, what's up, man? What's up, Chris? Bill said after watching Caleb for 2 years, I don't think he's ready. He'll need time. Hey, we ain't got to worry about it, dog. I'm just saying, I think the idea of us dropping the ball is not the idea. Okay. You knew the terms. He came and he tried to change the terms. That's what it was. He already agreed to the job. You're trying to tell me he didn't know the length of the contract when he accepted the job when we made the announcement? The man said yes. He heard of a better deal. He figured out how to get out of it by coming in saying, well, you know what? I changed my mind. I want 3 years and or whatever, how long it was. And we were like, no, because we already made the deal. And he's like, okay, I'm going to withdraw my name. It's just an excuse, bro. It's like getting in an argument so you can leave the house, bro. You get an argument so you can leave. Stupid. Okay. Chris Leonard. Okay, Jared Barr with the $9.99 dono. Thank you, my dog. Tipping your bartender. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, big dog. It's always good to be appreciated. Okay, Chris Leonard, check. The reason I'm going to say positive our OC is because I'm sure the coaches asked Adams about the thoughts of getting Getsy. So I'm going to give him a time and a chance. Hey, man, at this point, man, we have no choice. We got to get behind Luke Getsy. We got to get behind him. But as of now, he has not signed the deal. So still isn't official yet. Okay, still ain't official. Gilbert Batista, man, Hugh Jackson's on the staff, or is it a rumor? Still a rumor. It hasn't been officially said yet, but it's probably going to happen. Salute to everybody. The PBK and Patrick Williams are drama queens. Yeah, man, but shit, somebody's a drama queen that's the best quarterback in the NFL, and somebody's a drama queen that isn't in the NFL yet. That's simple. It's that simple, dude. That's simple. Somebody's a drama queen, and he gets you nothing but those trophies, bro. And somebody did not even get us a national championship. If you're going to be a problem child, man, bring home the bacon, bro. Bring home a championship. Okay? Patrick Mahomes brings them home. And if he doesn't bring them home, he comes in second. Okay? Caleb didn't win anything. He ain't won shit. Okay? The Pee-wee, if you can talk to Cook and Caleb, what would you tell them? Hey, man, salute. Congratulations, man. Good luck. That's it. I'm a grown-ass man. I got time to be mad at people. Snuff Shack, what's up? I like that hat. What team is it? Man, this is my boys from Melbourne, Australia, man. This is the Melbourne Storm, bro. The Melbourne Storm, Australian football. This is my squad right here, bro. Australian football, dog. They bought it. They bought it to me, man, from Australia when I met up with them in March in Vegas. They've been telling me I've been watching these games, man. So it's Australian football. This is my Australian football team, bro. So it's authentic, as you can see. You know, it's the real deal, Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? Authentic from Melbourne, Australia. So yeah, so that's what it is, dog. I be busting it every once in a while. All right. Pee-wee. Snuff, man. Did you watch the Reese Bowl with the Bo Nix, man? Your opinion on Nix and his arm strength? I didn't watch it, man. But I've seen enough Bo Nix. Bo Nix got a good enough arm. His arm's not stronger than AOC's arm. Let's just understand that. His arm is not as strong as AOC, but he's a lot more mobile than AOC. I think Bo Nix will be a solid quarterback in the NFL in the right system. I think he's underrated. I think he's underrated. I don't think he's overrated at all. I think he's underrated. Okay. Javier Garcia, you think Champ would have traded up? Hell yeah. Champ would have got it done, dude. Champ would have got something done. But I think that's what scared Mark. I think Mark was scared. That's just my opinion, bro. I think Mark was scared. You say, well, why would Mark be scared? Because, man, Mark did not want to hire Antonio Pierce. He didn't want to do that. He's not comfortable, bro. Okay? You ever seen somebody who's from a certain walk of life or a certain neighborhood and then they get around certain people and they're not confident, they're not cool and confident about it? Like, yo, man, look at that guy over there. Oh, yeah, that guy's over there. Yeah, he's chilling. Yeah, man. Man, he looks kind of weird, bro. I'm like, dude, the dude is a crackhead. He's not even looking at you. Like you see what I'm saying? Like you've been around street shit, so you know what to be scared of and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mark Davis wants something that he can flaunt. He wants something he can flaunt. Hey, man, look at what he does, man. Look who he's hanging with. His closest friend, Cliff Branch, rest in peace. He's hanging with Tom Brady. Does that make sense? When you think Tom Brady, do you think Mark Davis? When you think Mark Davis, do you think Tom Brady? Mark Davis wants to be around those kind of people. So why would he want Antonio Pierce, man, when he can get a whole Jim Harbaugh, or he can go and pick up somebody that has more cachet? Because that's what he's done. Look at what he did. Soon as he can get the splash hire, he got it. Jack Del Rio, get the hell out of here. Gruden. The only reason why Bisaccia was the interim is because Gruden got fired in the middle of the season and he had to be main. What happened after that? When it came time to hire somebody, he didn't hire the guy for the job. He hired what? The splash hire again. Josh McDaniels. Who the hell's that guy? Oh, that's the offensive coordinator for the Patriots. So what? He has six championships. See? Got rid of him because he didn't do anything. Then AP's there. Took his sweet time trying to find a way to get somebody else. Okay? So I think Champ Kelly would have been perfect, but he wasn't going to be able to feel comfortable doing that. Because now I need somebody that I can bring in that has what I want, which is the credibility as far as being in a job. Tom Telesco, he has the experience. He's been with it 11 years and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So what are you doing? What are you doing? Hold on a second. Say hi. All right. Dr. Van, we just had a massive snowstorm Saturday. My back's still sore from shoveling. Hey, dog, that ain't why your back is sore, Dr. Van. You out there with them snow bunnies out there. That's why your back is hurting, because you got them. Son, stop. Sorry, you guys, man. My son's just running into me, man. You out there with them snow bunnies, Doc. That's what happened. Okay. Hey, we got here trying to sabotage the Niners. Hey, dog, they ain't got nothing to do with us, man. That's the NFL, man. We have nothing to do with the 49ers practicing situation. Nothing to do with it. That's all the NFL. We're responsible for the AFC team, and the AFC team is living their best life. They're living better than they've ever lived in their life, bro. They actually have a real practice facility and shit. Okay. All right. When they get back home, they'll see how bad it is. Hopefully Chris Jones will be like, you know what, man? I'm tired of freezing my ass over here. I think I'm going to go to Las Vegas. No state tax. Oh, man, people are going to want to come play for us. Okay. They're going to be wanting to come over and play for us. Julio Barrera in the house says, Snuff Stuff, I need to go to Fox Hills Mall to get me a jacket. I'm used to this rain. I got a small coat. Yeah, dog, go to Macy's, man, Fox Hills. Okay. Yeah, you old school. You calling it Fox Hills. Yeah, you know, they try to call it Westfield Culver City, but it's still Fox Hills, bro. Okay. Take your ass over there, man. Go to Macy's, man. In the Macy's men's department, they got a whole clearance center back there and shit. You have to wade through some shit, but you could probably get you a real good jacket over there, dog. Dr. Van, y'all's field didn't look good at the end of the season. Come on, Doc. Our field is one of the best fields in football. We got Bermuda grass, bro. Your stadium can't even grow the grass that we grow. We play on Bermuda grass, bro. Okay? You guys can't grow Bermuda grass in that cold ass climate. All right? Can't do it. So you don't know what a good field looks like. You don't know what a good field looks like, Doc. Okay. Comment. Agreed. Pee-wee, let's be honest. Shaq 49 should not be at the Super Bowl. Should have been the Lions. Hey, man. It sounds better for the 49ers to be there. And I'm going to be doing my predictions when I get to Vegas. I'm going to do my predictions. Okay. But I've been talking to a whole bunch of 49er fans, and they're letting me know what's going on. They definitely let me know what's going on, and they definitely know what's not going on. Okay. And I'm telling you, It's not looking good for the Niners in regards to this practice field shit. The practice field is horrific, bro. It's not playable up to NFL standards, bro. That's like man, you are used to being in 5-star hotels and you're in a 2-star, bro. Like you're in a 2-star, it makes a difference to you. You're not used to the cups in the bathroom dirty and shit. Like you're not used to that shit. Okay? You're not used to a dirty pillowcase. Like they are definitely playing in sub NFL conditions. It's not even up to NFL standards that they're playing over there, UNLV. The NFL did them wrong. It has nothing to do with with Raiders, because they're going to try to say, oh, the Raiders tried to sabotage the Niners. Dude, we got our own practice facility. It's in Henderson. UNLV is right across the street from the airport. Okay, Thomas and Mack Center, where they play basketball at, right across, man. It's only about a half a mile away from the MGM Grand. Okay, I don't want nobody trying to say that we did something. We had nothing to do with it. The NFL was responsible for that. They're the ones that came in and resodded the field, but they did it this week. They didn't do it a week before. They did it this week, bruh. They came in the day before and resodded it, and the field is at a 50 when the minimum is a 70. It's 20 points less than NFL standards that's in the bylaws of the NFL, bro. Okay? You remember when they when Kansas City played in Buffalo and they were talking about the conditions of the field, and they moved it. Remember they moved it? It was supposed to be Sunday and they moved it to Monday. It was one of those games during the playoffs where they actually moved the date from the Sunday. I think it was Saturday, and they moved it to Monday because the field conditions were not up to par, bro. They needed an extra 2 days to get the field up to par to NFL standards. Doesn't have anything to do with it being wet or rainy or whatever. Those groundskeepers have to do what they got to do to make that field playable up to NFL standards, bro. They do it in baseball where the field has to be right. They do it in basketball where the stanchions and the rims got to be at exactly 10 feet. And they do all of that shit. They make sure. I remember when I was a kid, bro, I went to go see the 76ers and the Warriors, bro, at Oakland Coliseum, man. I went to go see Dr. J. That was the only time I got to see him play. And Charles Barkley was a rookie, bro. It was his rookie year. It was a exhibition game. Charles Barkley got the ball on the break. This is when he was the round mounder rebound when he was about 300 pounds, bro. This dude came down the court on the break, man, did a tomahawk dunk and dunked it so hard, man, that he bent the rim. So they came out. This is in the 80s. They came out with the stick. They had a stick that had a lever on it that you could show exactly 10 feet. They came out and measured it. It was like 9-9 or something, like 9-10 or something. They stopped the game for a whole hour, bro. They stopped the Sixers went back in the locker room. Warriors back in the locker room, dog. They took the rim out. They tried to put a new rim up. Rim didn't match. They wound up wheeling that out and wheeling in a whole brand new goal. Took a whole hour. So when you're talking about professional leagues, things got to be up to standards, and that field is not. D-Money, man, I heard Bishop Gorman's football facility is better than UNLV. Yeah, possibly so. Probably so. But the problem is the NFL didn't negotiate with Bishop Gorman's. Now, if this shit doesn't go right, they're going to probably have to give Bishop Gorman's a bag and be like, hey, we need to practice over here. How much? And guess what? The city of Nevada, the city of Las Vegas and Paradise, Nevada, and whatever other surrounding cities, if they want another Super Bowl again, they're going to play ball. Somebody from the damn offices of from one of the mayor's offices is going to call Bishop Gorman and be like, let the NFL come over here and do all of that because we need to have them come back. And they'll be practicing there, but as of now, they're getting screwed. Jay Rader, Eric B just got fried. That sucks. Leftwich. Maybe we're going to do somebody dirty. Maybe we'll get Leftwich. I like Leftwich. Valen, man, Andy Reid will retire after this one. Yeah, my father said the same shit. Did Bill B sign with anyone? Nope. He's just sitting on his ass, waiting for this Andy Reid job. Stuff. I was doing research on Getsy, and his play calls are like what AP likes. Got a good run game, good creativity for throws. Yep. That's why we're getting Josh Jacobs back. Need somebody to run the rock. Okay. Charles Washington, man, just play stop and take advantage of the opportunity. I agree. Said Bill Holloway said Ruggs available for parole in 26. Shit. Is he going to still be able to do something? We'll find out, man. Snuff. Still got Ruggs on a contract when he gets released, man. Bro owes us 3 more years. Shit. I don't know, man. Mark Davis is one thing about Mark Davis, man. When it comes to women, Mark Davis is really a stickler on that women stuff. Just letting you guys know that shit. Mark Davis, when it comes to the DV and it comes to, that right there is, manslaughter. I don't know, man. I don't know if Mark's going for it. Trey Mathis, man, big home. I just want to be honest. All the Spencer Rattler talk, just drop. I'm a Gamecock fan. I've seen him playing inside for a moment. He folds. It ain't it, bro. I'm just telling you, man. A lot of people get excited over one good game. I mean, he's a football player. He's going to have a good game, But you got to look at somebody's body of work. Cliff Bowden in the field should allow San Francisco a couple of practice visits at the Raiders facility. They're going to have to figure it out, man, because it's very much unfair. It's very much unfair, man. The 49ers are playing on a subpar field, bro. They might as well just be playing on the concrete in the middle of the damn strip. They should just block the strip off and let them cats practice on the street. Right in front of the Caesar's Palace fountains and let them practice. Okay. Horrible. Brian Hackle said Bo Nix. Yeah, he's decent. Barrelin, I thought I heard the Raiders hired Tom because they thought he'd be aggressive trade up. I guess not. Doesn't look, not from what I'm hearing, unless Tom Telesco is playing poker and not revealing his hand. But from what I'm hearing, he's going to stand pat at 13, but we'll find out. And the King said good things about Luke Getsy. Might be a sneaky good hire. Hondo said the Raiders feel like it was more on Justin Fields than Getsy. Like I said, man, you got to remember Hondo's not a Raider fan, but just because he's not a Raider fan don't mean that he doesn't like his job. He gets paid to report on the Raiders, and if he's not doing what he's supposed to do, give her the information, then he won't have a job. But even with him, I'm still going to take what I know too. And I read that same thing, Ant. I read the same thing. Okay. Valley said, I like Bo too, but apparently he did not look very good at the Senior Bowl. Let's see how he does on Pro Day because he has the height of the speed, arm talent. Yeah, Pro Days is going to make a difference. Okay. Going to make a difference. Les Pastor, man. Hey, Shaq, what would be funny if we division and we get to, would be funny not to tell him that. And hopefully it's right. Hey, man, God don't like ugly, man, and God don't like a snake. And you know what? Snakes always get their heads cut off at the end. So we find out later on that Kliff Kingsbury did all of that stuff, and he winds up nothing goes good for his ass. Okay. Old Skull Raider, man. KK was probably Tom's first choice, and Getsy was AP's. Yep. You gotta remember, man. This is why Mark Davis has Telesco there. He doesn't want everything to just be the way AP wants it to be. Like, because if he had Champ Kelly, them dudes would have had all this locked in. We wouldn't have these problems. If Champ Kelly was the GM, we wouldn't have had these problems, bruh. Okay? We would have already had somebody that was down. But Mark Davis, like I said before, he's not going to give everything up. Okay? Charles Washington, I said it from the start. Brothers love the mirror too much. Yep. Y'all crazy, man. Crazy. He's still my dog until he's drafted. Okay? Caleb Williams still my dog until he's drafted. Val Lynn said Kiff no different than McDaniels. They're both phony. There's a whole lot of phony ones in the league. Val, whole lot of phony ones. A whole lot of them are phony as hell. Okay? Whole bunch of them. But you know what? They're phony everywhere. These same guys are at your job. These same guys are your managers and bosses and, shift leads and foremans and shit. They didn't have the talent and the ability to really be where they're at. They just connivers. Okay? Straight connivers. All right. Old School Raider, what kind of quarterback will Getsy need to run his offense? He's definitely going to need somebody that's going to be mobile. That's a good part. I mean, you ain't going to go to Justin Fields and then go to AOC. That's just not, it's not conducive. Okay. Lil Peewee says Kliff was in Thailand experimenting. There's nothing wrong with that. Hey man, I ain't got no comment. I don't got no comment on any of that, bro. You can do whatever you want to do. It's a grown ass man. Anthony King, Dan Campbell's brought in Ben Johnson. Nobody knew what Just was saying. That's what I'm saying. It's always people that can show you better than they can tell you. Carl Sanchez, hopefully we get someone else. He also gets these offense will destroy our defense. Ran well through the rock well. He wasn't a Raider anyway, Carl Sanchez. Robert Perry with the $4.99 dono. Thank you, pimpin'. Always appreciate you, big dog. Make sure you go over there and get the membership as well. Okay. Leo V, man, watched Training Day the other day. That was nostalgic. Yeah, man, I haven't seen Training Day in a minute. Like I said, right now I'm watching was it Transporter? Yeah, Transporter. I was saying the Commuter. Transporter 3, man. I don't like the girl that's in the Transporter 3. The blonde girl. I mean the redhead with the freckles. I really didn't like her. I thought she was miscast. It kind of made this movie kind of boo-boo. Okay, she's on here right now getting on my nerves. Okay, Leo V, random. But when you watch a movie, Shaq, who do you gravitate more, the hero or the villain? Most of the time, the villain, bro. To be honest, most of the time, the villain, unless it's somebody that I really like. Okay, if it's somebody that I'm riding with, it's Denzel, and and the Equalizer. It's Liam Neeson and Taken. But even then, I still want the villain to jack up the guy. I still want him jacked. Like I still want that ass whooping. Okay, like right now, Jason Statham getting ready to fight all these guys, about 25 guys about to do the Bruce Lee thing. Well, these guys are all spread out and they're all coming one at a time. Okay. So that's what it is. Look, Pee Wee, man, Kliff is running with those Mario stars, Shaq. He can do that all day, dog. Like I said, man, Bowser's still waiting for his ass. Bowser's still waiting for him regardless. Okay. Not going nowhere. Rather than the home family must nuts. Patrick must be the only stable one. I think he is, dog, but I think he understands. If he isn't stable, nobody eats. That dude is on an island by himself. His wife is a narcissist. His daddy's a narcissist. His brother's a narcissist, and his mom's a narcissist. He's a narcissist on the field, but he deserves it. He earned his narcissism on the field. He earned that. Okay? But everybody in his family's a narc. Everybody, bro. Everybody. I'm like, shit. Wouldn't want to be him, dog. Berlin, man. I like a good anti-hero. Yeah, me too, man. I like the guy that's on the fence. Okay, Hula Burrell in the house. What's going on, man? Crew Crime Pursuit. Do I like Tupac Shakur? Greatest rapper of all time. Carl Sanchez trying to recruit some friends, Shaq, for you. Hey, man, appreciate that, dog. We only 200 subs away, and we hit that 6,000. We're just creeping towards 10,000 subs, bro. It's just happening. It's happening, man. It's happening. People are adding us. It's not overnight, but it's definitely being shown. You guys can see it's growing. You guys can see the numbers. Y'all can see it. I get a weekly tally from YouTube every week telling me how many views we've got, how many subscribers we got, how many new members we got, what our algorithm numbers and all of that, dog. And I'm telling you, last month, man. We had 30,000 more views than usual last month. 30,000 more. People are discovering what we're doing over here, dog. I was shocked. Okay? Because it tells me my average or how much average I average per month. I'm with 30,000 views above normal. I'm like, dang, that's a lot. Okay? All right? So, And actually, it's watch hours. Excuse me. It's watch hours. It's like very high. All right. Our click-through rate very high. The length of time that you guys are on per videos very high. It ain't 3 or 4 minutes that people are on this channel, bro. They're on this channel a good length of time. The average person comes to this channel, they're on the channel a good length of time, bro. So that's what helps the algorithm here. Tupac, do you like Biggie, Tupac, or Juice WRLD? I like them all, man. Tupac first, Biggie second, Juice WRLD the third. Because I like the Juice WRLD song because he used Sting. He used the Sting sample. Carl Sanchez, I bet the Chiefs didn't know that about Shaq, about the other brother. No, they didn't know about that shit because I'm telling you, I didn't know it. Patrick Mahomes, a senior, had another baby mama. Maybe that's why it didn't work. Maybe that's why it didn't work with Patrick and Jackson's mom. I mean, it's looking like Pat Mahomes Senior is a straight brother, bro. Like he's a real black guy. Like he's a real black dude, bro. That dude acts like it, talks like it. And he probably had a broad on the side. He was in the major leagues for 10 years. But they have a little brother. He plays for some D2 school. Patrick Mahomes' little brother, like I said, he doesn't have Mahomes in his name. He has his mother's maiden name. But I forgot his name. But he's big. He's like 6'5". He's a big dude. And he's a tight end. But he plays for a small school. And Patrick Mahomes Senior said that him and Patrick got together before the season started, and he came down and he was throwing passes to him and hanging out with his brother and all of that. So I don't know, but that's what I heard. So yeah, Jackson Mahomes is a strange individual. Yeah, he's strange as hell, and he's lucky that his brother is a superstar because that video. If you didn't see that video, creepy Jackson Mahomes was creepy as hell. That lady was old as hell. That lady was his mama age. The lady that he was doing that sexual assault stuff to, number one, she definitely did not want him touching. There was no reason for him. He grabbed her and just kissed her. She was definitely not fooling with him like that. Okay, it looked very creepy, and the lady is as old as his mom. So something nasty about that cat. Okay, Leo says most schools' parents Mahomes' dad, Jim Jones' mom, Chris Cole's mom, and Gilly's mom. I'm telling you, Patrick Mahomes' dad is gully. I'm saying it. He gully, bruh. He always looks faded, too. He always looks faded. Okay, that brother looked faded all the time. Floyd Mayweather, yeah, Floyd Mayweather is gully, too. Valerie said Floyd Mayweather's father is hilarious. Yeah, man, his uncle, man. Salute to, rest in peace to Roger Mayweather. Jared Barr was going on. What comparison y'all going to give Rattler? I think Rattler's all right, man, at this point. Carcarel says Caleb's going to be a bust. He's definitely going to be a bust doing all of this. And when I mean a bust, that doesn't mean a bust as in play. That means a bust as in expectation. Because you don't get to do all this prima donna shit and don't come out blazing. See, when you put a bullseye on your back, you put a bullseye on your back. C.J. Stroud came in very humble. Nobody was gunning for C.J. Stroud. He came in, he played very controlled football and balled out of control, man. He wasn't doing all the prima donna stuff. He wasn't, I need ownership on a team and doing all that stuff, man. Like I said, Caleb Williams is a guy who's very talented, but he's very privileged. He's a privileged kid. He didn't grow up broke. He didn't grow up in the hood. Just like Patrick Mahomes didn't. Patrick Mahomes' father was a multimillionaire. He grew up in Texas, in Tyler, Texas, a small city, and his father was rich. Patrick Mahomes never had a job in his life. He never did nothing but play baseball and play football. That's all he did. He didn't have to go get a job and was working at Taco Bell after hours or after school and trying to help moms out and all of that. He wasn't doing none of that. Patrick Mahomes wasn't doing any of that, bro. He didn't have to, hey, I need some help with the light bill and shit. You don't understand that shit. His father was rich. Okay? Valley Lynn, man, 2005 national championship at UC in Texas was probably the best championship ever I watched, and I'm a Longhorns fan. Man, I'm glad, damn Val. Man, that shit hurt. That shit hurt, man. Vince Young killed us, man. I'm like, what in the hell are we doing? Pete Carroll, I don't know what the hell Pete Carroll was doing. Okay. Vince Young just said, I'm about to put this in my hands and win this shit. I'm like, it was definitely horns up at that time, Val. It was definitely horns up, man. I'm like, man. And then Vince Young went to the NFL, got the Rookie of the Year, and then he got the I'm better than everybody memo, and started ruining his career. Leo said, Telesco, too clean clip. He's more like a 49er DNA. Yeah, that's like I said, Mark Davis always trying to do what's the impressive thing to do. Valerie Lynn, it's actually nice and sunny here in Northeast Pennsylvania. Normally getting loaded with snow. Yeah, I'm glad you good. It looks like the rain has died down a little bit, but it's just waves. It's just coming in waves. Jared Barr with the 9.99 dono. Thank you. Tip your bartender. It's always good to be appreciated. JB, thank you, dog. Just Durant, I hated Rocky IV because Apollo died. Yeah, man, I was mad behind that, man. But I knew it wasn't looking good for Apollo. Okay, I knew it wasn't looking good for Apollo. Apollo definitely was doing too much, bro. He was doing too much. He was showboating, fucking around, and Ivan Drago wasn't playing, bro. Okay. If he dies, he dies. I'm like, this dude's cold piece. Never seen nothing like that, bro. Like that movie Rocky IV in the movie theater. Man, we were there the first day. I don't know where y'all was at. I know that was date night, bro. I know that was like, who am I taking to that movie? Like me and my boys, like, yo, man, we gotta go, man. Who you gonna take? Man, don't take it. We had to make sure that if we was gonna take your girls, we all had to take them because all our girls knew each other. We wasn't gonna take a girl. You been, hey man, we ain't gonna take our girl. Hey man, don't bring somebody that ain't your girl. And of course, somebody did. We wanted to bring in our girls because they wanted to see it. It's like, okay. And then the one didn't do it because he brought his other girl, and they were like, what's up with him? Where's Cindy? I'm like, oh, this nigga's fucking up shit. But we went to the movie theater. That shit was dope. Okay. Dope as hell. All right. Valerie Lynn, Rocky V wasn't very good. Rocky VI was actually pretty good. Yeah. Okay. Opinion on Chiefs. Chiefs got the advantage. Chiefs got the advantage to win this game because right now the 49ers are in disarray right now. They're in disarray right now. They don't have a field to practice on. It's too much distractions, man. When you're playing in a Super Bowl, you can't be having distractions, bro. So right now the Chiefs are in a position where they don't have to worry about shit. What do they got to worry about? They're practicing in one of the best practice facilities in the league. They don't have no problems. Their field that they're playing on is better than where they practice at. Okay? They're like, fuck. Damn, man. Are we practicing at the damn Aria? Top floor? Yeah, dog, it's Vegas, man. Raiders is lit, bro. Our stadium's lit. Our practice facility's lit. We got the M Resort. Do you guys know we got our own resort? We got our own resort, hotel resort. We got the Raider Cafe. Man, we got the whole strip. Man, everything is lit with us. Everything's brand new. Okay? They ain't never been in anything like that in their life. They're like, wow, man, this is really nice, man. Shoot, people are going to be thinking of a change of scenery, watch. But the 49ers, they're playing at UNLV. The field is a 50 out of a low of 70. Like 70 is barely passing it. They're at a 50, bro. That field is 20 points lower than average. They got to practice today. Where are they going to practice at? They're going to practice on that raggedy ass field. What if somebody slips and tears an ACL or gets hurt? They ain't looking good, man. They ain't looking good. But San Francisco still got to go play, though. I don't want to hear no excuses. 49ers still got to go there and play, though. I don't want to hear no excuses. We didn't have a practice field. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Still got to play. Okay. Anthony King said, bet he wanted to be assistant coach, man. Who knows what he wanted to be? But Kliff Kingsbury he's a rat, bro. Kliff Shitsbury. Okay. He's a rat. Why should we get Bieniemy? I don't know if we can get Bieniemy. I thought we had an OC. Okay, Carl Sanchez sent me the letter. Okay, thank you, big dog. I'll check it out. Jared Risner, man, what's up, bro? Hope you're staying safe with the bad weather. Yes, sir, I am, man. Staying in the house.
Possibly trading a number 2 pick if the Bears end up the Commanders. It all depends, man. The Bears are in the catbird seat. If I was the Chicago Bears, this is what I would do. Number one, I trade that number 1 pick to Washington so they can get Caleb Williams so I can get more than the pick. People are just thinking, oh, I'll just trade 2 for 1 and that's it. You crazy as hell. If you want Caleb like you do, I need a bunch of shit. I need that and I need some other picks. Get more picks. Get their pick, get more picks. Maybe get a second and a third or some shit. Then I'd be second. Then I would trade with the Raiders or somebody else that second pick and get more picks for that same year and get our pick at 13. Okay? And then maybe a couple of other picks. But guess who has the 9th pick in the draft? The Bears. Did you guys know that? Did you know that the Bears has 1 and 9? They have 2 drafts picks in the top 10. The Bears have a 1 and a 9. So if I'm them, I'm trading 1. I'm going to 2. I'm trading 2. I'm going to 13 because I'm still at 9. I get 9, I get 13, and I get a bunch of other draft picks from wherever else. Justin Rand said Rocky Balboa is criminally underrated, probably the saddest one out of the series. I've seen that movie. Anthony King, Coach Pierce put out a letter, Raider Nation Players Tribune, and must read. I'm going to check it out. Appreciate you guys. Tina Lopez, what's going on, Tina? YD, Bo Nix is Kirk Cousins with legs. Possibly. A lot of people was telling me how much they want Kirk Cousins. Gent, what's up, big bro? Washington has been a better chance of getting Williams. Why he pulled out? I understand that. I don't have a problem with somebody pulling out, but you don't cripple somebody else's opportunities, man. They call that dirty macking, man. Where I'm from in the Bay Area, that's called dirty macking, bro. Okay? When you have to shit on somebody else to get what you got to get, that's dirty macking, bro. It's like you got 2 dudes, man. I'm always gonna break it down. You got 2 cats, man. All right. And you got this female that both of them want to get at. Okay. And they know each other. Now, if they don't know each other, then they don't know each other. So you can't really dirty mac somebody you don't know. But if you know them and you got info and you got intel, you got one dude, go over there and talk to her and find out you're talking to her. And he's like, well, shit, that ain't his girl. I'm going to talk to her too. Okay. But then when you go over there and talk to her, he ain't mentioning you. He's talking on his own volition. Hey, girl, you know what I'm saying? Hey, just want to come introduce myself, however you do it. And you getting somewhere. Okay. Say, you let me go get you a drink. What are y'all drinking tonight? Oh yeah. Can you get me a Cosmo? All right, cool. All right. Go get the Cosmo. And I'm about to go get the Cosmo. Then the other dude is like, oh, here's my chance, because he went to go get the Cosmo, and he walks over. Hey, what's up, girl? Blah, 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 blah. You're like, oh, well, I got somebody buying me a drink right now. Oh, him? Man, I ain't going to say nothing. I mean, I could say something, but I ain't going to say nothing. Well, what do you mean? Well, I'll just say this, man. I don't think I think you're too nice to be talking to somebody like him. And, but do you know him? Well, man, who don't know him, man, but whatever y'all want to do, what do you mean? Am I in danger? I ain't gonna say you're in danger. I'm just saying, he moves around. He moves around. That's dirty macking. I'll holler at you back. You see him come back. And then when you come back, the vibe's totally different. You're talking to a girl, like girl's like, okay, well, thank you. Well, what happened to the conversation? See, dirty macking. So there's nothing wrong with what Kliff Kingsbury did, but he dirty macked us to do it. Don't do us dirty so you can get an opportunity, bro. He wanted a backup plan. He wanted to go ahead and accept this job, hold the job, and then see if anything else popped off. And then when it popped off, he bounced on us when we had people we could have picked up. See what I'm saying? That's the problem. All right. Don't salt on me because you don't got enough game to get at her. Okay. Now, me, has that happened to me before? Yeah, it's happened to me before. The difference is I pay attention. I just ain't going to look at the drink. I see the fool over there looking. Come back. Hey, hi, what's up? Oh, I heard about you. I'll say, oh, you talking about Slim over there? Yeah, me and Slim's been rivals for a long time. You know? And you know what? You might want to listen to him. What do you mean? I said, man, because if you're going to listen to somebody like him, you might as well. And that changed the whole situation. Did I mention him or did he mention me? See? But when you don't give somebody a chance to do that, it's not cool. Elias Fluid says in the house, what's going on? Anthony King, Paul Gutierrez said Coach Mark Pierce was David Sports at HC. Said that Coach was Mark Pierce at the HP presser YouTube channel after the presser. Yeah, he said that. It was his choice because he did choose him, but that wasn't his choice. Do you know how many people had to convince Mark Davis to make that his choice? If that was his choice, why did the best player on your team threaten to seek a trade, bro, since it was such a slam dunk? See what I'm saying? When you listen to Paul Gutierrez and you listen to all these people, dude, you got to make sense. Why did Mad Max, who knows more than them, he's on the team. If it was such a slam dunk for him to get AP, what was Max doing, bro? When he was saying, I may have to look at other opportunities, bro, if they don't pick him up, because it wasn't a slam dunk, dog. Ice Cube said he had to get on the phone to call him. All those Hall of Famers had to go there and get in Mark's ear for Mark to finally make it his decision. So that ain't true. Ask Mad Max if he thought it was going to be that easy. No. Dr. Van. No snow bunnies for me. I already got my hands full with one kid, man. I don't need another one. I hear that, dog. You kind of smart, Doc. Okay, out there with them damn lot lizards. Shit, them lot lizards, man. Them lot lizards, they set you up. Okay, I'm saying them lot lizards, man. Them lot lizards set you up. I got a whole bunch of truck drivers that are member of the Unfiltered Nation and Unfiltered fam. You definitely need to get a trucker hat. If you are out there on them highways and byways, get you an Unfiltered trucker hat from the Unfiltered store. Okay, get one, man. I know my boy Robert Benjamin, man. Robert Benjamin is a trucker, man. He be wearing his shit out there. That's why I made trucker hats for y'all. But them lot lizards will fuck you up out there, dog. Okay, they definitely will fuck you up. Okay, Iceman Raiders put new grass after the season for this game, man. Like I said, man. The field that's at the stadium ain't going to be no excuses. God, we have pure grass on our shit. All right. Trust me. Mark Davis is letting them do whatever they got to do because the big ass check has been delivered. But as far as UNLV, I don't want to hear no Niner fans telling me that the Raiders did something to sabotage their situation. The NFL is responsible for that. That's the NFL, not us. They didn't do their job, and that field is not up to par. Okay. Dr. Van said, not lotless. I'm not a trick, man. If a chick is messing with me, she better be paying. Facts. Ants rolling. Dr. Feelgood. Salute Shaq's going on. Did you hear about Patty Mahomes' dad? It sure did. Patrick Mahomes' dad was on that, sipping on that scissor. Okay. You know, he was blunted out. Did you see his mugshot? I mean, that dude looked like Pookie, man. He looked like my cousin Pookie, bruh. Like Mahomes' dad is man, he's straight hood. He's straight hood, dog. Carl Sanchez, man, send the sorry Chiefs to UNLV. Unfortunately, it don't work like that, man. Whatever's the host team. See, that's why when the Chiefs start talking about, man, we're playing and we're practicing in your stuff, dude, that happens with every team. Any team that plays whatever host city it is, that team has to give up their practice facility, and the other team has to play at the college. So if it's next year going to be in New Orleans, whatever NFC team goes down there, the NFC team that's representing that side, they're going to be practicing at New Orleans. Wherever they go, that's how it works. Okay. So the reason why is because you got to have a city that's good enough to have a Super Bowl. You got to have the proper facility. Come on, dog. The Death Star is second most expensive stadium in the world after SoFi. We're going to be getting it a lot. Mark Davis is going to be getting paid. Every time there's a host city, you get paid. Okay. Rose, Milan, what's going on? How are you doing, Rose? I'm chilling. Chilling. Football King. What did I just come into? Just chopping it up, man. Have you ever watched People Under the Stairs? I've heard that movie. I heard about it. I've never seen it. Okay. Yeah. It's unfiltered. Yeah. Like I said, man, people are gonna say what they want to say, dog. Like I said, I don't get all caught up in it, dog. Okay. Chris Leonard, maybe it's just us, the Raiders, will just see what the Chiefs and Niners and the coaches before they decide to OC. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I'm chilling. Been a 2 or 3 hour stream, man. I say 90% of the whole live and shit is entertainment. That's what I do, though. I've been doing this shit since Facebook. Ask Chris Leonard. Like, I've been doing this shit since Facebook, bro. I did this on Facebook for years. I didn't even know that YouTube. I didn't even know about YouTube. I came to YouTube because Facebook tried to do something dirty with my content. They tried to make money off of my shit and not pay me on it. It's like, that's not gonna happen. Okay, Plush time. What's going on, Plush? You already know. Black Raider. Have you ever listened to Gooch? Yeah, he's from HP. Yeah, of course. Juice. The label that he was signed to, I was actually working with them. What was that guy's name? Juice was signed to, who was that label's name, man? San Francisco, man. I was actually going to sign as a staff producer to that label that Juice was on. Okay. I can't remember the name of what the label was called, man. That Juice was on. I need to look that up. Maybe you can look it up. But the label, do me a favor, look up the label that Juice was on, the independent, his first CD was on. Can't think of the name of the record company and the owner of the record company. And I'll tell you a story about that. Graham Walker, man, is Mahomes' little brother. Yeah, that's his name, Graham Walker. That's him. That's his name, dog. What's with these fucked up names, man? Patrick, he got the best end of the deal. But Jackson and Graham, like, what's going on? You know, Patrick Mahomes Senior had nothing to do with those names and shit. Yeah, that's his name, Graham Walker. That is Patrick Mahomes' little brother's name, dog. Okay, yeah, that's him. Shaq, what about his baby mama? I didn't know what his baby mama looked like, dog, but he looked like he mixed too. So, you know, Pat Mahomes Senior, man, he like what he liked. Okay. Julio Barrera said, Graham recognized game. You already know it's on YouTube, man. He's a wide receiver at Brown. Yep, I told you. I thought he was a tight end. He's Ivy League, so he isn't a dumbass like Jackson. He's smarter than both of them dudes. He's smarter than Patrick, and he's smarter than Jackson because he's at an Ivy League school. If he's at Brown, that's Ivy League. That dude's SAT scores were phenomenal. That dude definitely is at Brown for a reason, man. My sister-in-law is getting ready to graduate from Harvard. You gotta have the proper Mensa score to be there, bro. Can't be playing around. All right. Answer town business. You already know. Town business, dog. Okay. Hagenberger Road on mine, bro. Hagenberger. Okay. Real one, 880, bro. Okay. I go through the whole town. East 14th, man. Not international. Okay. You know what I'm saying? East by Mall on mine, bro. San Pablo on mine. I keep going. Telegraph on mine. Broadway on mine. See, so you already know what it is, dog. You know I'm a real one. I'm saying shit to nobody. If you ain't from the town, from that area, you don't know what I'm talking about. Willow Johnson was going on. Leo V just watched Michael Vick interview on the lad said someone died in fist fights with his dad. Mahomes definitely didn't grow up like that. Like I said, man, Mahomes' dad got it out the mud. I don't know what his background is, but Patrick Mahomes Senior is a G. He's a double OG as shit. That cat is an OG, bro. Okay. I guarantee you, man, I probably been someplace with Patrick Mahomes' dad back in the days. I probably been in the same spot with that cat somewhere, dog. I would bet on it. I would bet that I was somewhere where Patrick Mahomes' pops was at there, dog. Probably the same shit, man. Sup, dog. Sup, dog. I guarantee you, dog. He was somewhere, dog. And if he wasn't, we would have been if we were in the same city. He just looks like that type. God, but he looked like a straight alcoholic in his picture, bro. God. His eyes was red as hell, dog, with his picture. Guar Webb, you know what would be great if the Raiders jumped all the way to #1 pick and took Caleb? You want to see Kliff cry? Oh, man. You never know, man. But these guys never get nowhere, bro. It's always the dirty mackers and the scammers and the crooks and criminals. They don't get nowhere in life. It looks like they're winning, but they're not. Yeah, I had to learn that when I was real young, man. Had some of my boys, they were in the game, and I was a college kid, man. I ain't had no money. You know what I'm saying? I used to hang with them. You know, I used to hang with them because they were the ones that had the money. Time to go eat. They put gas in my car because I had a nice car, but I didn't really have no money. I was a college kid, but I had a nice whip. So them cats filled my tank up, go eat, do this, do that, run, do all of that kind of stuff, man. They tried to get me in the game. I'm like, nah, dog, I'm a college student. I ain't fucking around. So it looked like they had shit going. And next thing you know, they didn't. Next thing they don't know, mama door gets kicked in, gets battle rammed in. Mama detained. Everybody arrested in the house. Grandma got cuffs on them. So, you know, all these people look like they passing you up. It look like they ahead of you, looking like you ain't doing nothing. But then when life catches up with them, you find out real quick that it's not what it is. Okay. Smoking pots. I hope none of these Chiefs go party with Jimmy G. Now, I'm going to tell you something, man. The NFL also has the 49ers and the Chiefs are a good 25 miles away. They're staying 25 miles away from the strip. They're not in that vicinity. I don't know if they're staying in Red Rock. I don't know where they're staying at. But wherever they're staying at, it's 25 miles away from where everything's cracking at. Okay? Both teams. They are not staying nowhere where it's popping at. Okay? Cosmo, what's going on? Okay? Black Raider, Rocky 3 was my favorite. Yeah, Rocky 3 is it. Okay, Strays 98 from Russia. What's going on? Black Raider would have loved to have seen Clubber Lang versus Apollo Drago. Yeah, that should have happened. That should have happened, dog. But Rocky's notoriously cheap. Their franchise was notoriously cheap. And if you think about it, everybody who was a star in the Rocky series was an unknown. They never put no money into it. Okay? Sylvester Stallone, he was unknown. He wrote the script. They tried to buy the script from him, and he held on to it. It's like, nah, I want to act in it. Until somebody finally gave him a budget. He was broke. Okay, he's had to sell his dog and all kinds of shit. Okay, and then they hired Carl Weathers. Nobody knew who Carl Weathers was. Okay, so you had him. Then you had Mr. T. Sylvester Stallone saw him in the best bouncers in the country contest. I remember seeing that when I was a kid because I'm like, man, we didn't see a lot of black dudes. And when we seen a black dude that had a mohawk and with a whole bunch of gold chains, I'm definitely trying to watch that shit. And so he saw him on that, and then that's how he got that job. And then Dolph Lundgren was the same way. He met Dolph Lundgren because Dolph Lundgren was with Grace Jones. You know, that was his girl, was Grace Jones. And Dolph Lundgren is a damn nuclear scientist or some shit. This dude has scholarships from MIT. This dude's a genius. Like this dude is like a physical specimen, but he was a genius as far as like chemicals and all kinds of crazy stuff. So everybody that was in Rocky was always unknown. It was always an unknown person. Okay. So they ain't got no money. Once Mr. T, once they blow up, then they don't come back. Ivan Drago never came back again after that, did he? Nope. Carl Weathers came back a couple of times. They had to kill him off. It was costing too much. Carl Weathers wanted his bag. Okay. Aussie Raider, man. Aaron, man. Nice Melbourne Storm. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't know that Shaq had that kind of connect, man. Nice Melbourne Storm hat, my favorite rugby team. Yeah. I'm definitely with the Storm, dog. My boys, like I said, my boys bought this hat to me when they came out here. I got 4 of my boys are all from Melbourne, bro. And we went to Vegas. They came out. They said, "Shaq, we got something for you," and they gave me this hat, bro. I still got my stickers on it from Melbourne, all my shit, man. But this is my squad, man. Okay, the Storm. Okay. Max was a big persuasion mark for Mark the higher AP. If no cap, we dealing with a racist. By the way, I mean, shit. I don't know about all the racist part, but I will tell you this: Mark Davis. It took way too much influence for them for him to get the job, bro. They shouldn't have took that. They shouldn't have took all of that. So when everybody's, oh, he was the choice all along, how much of it was he the choice though? You know. If Mad Max had to threaten him, it was really something coming out that he was feeling like it wasn't going to happen. Okay, he was hearing something. The man is in the building. The man plays for the team. Who's going to know more? Is Paul Gutierrez and Ian Rappaport and Hondo Carpenter going to know more than Max Crosby? No, I'm going with Max. Desperate times, desperate measures. I got to start threatening people. I got to start letting you know I'm not playing. Why does he do that if that's his choice? Because he heard different. Okay. All right, man. You already know. Okay, Dr. Vance rolling, man. Leo V, man. Can you imagine Mahomes' dad meeting Taylor Swift? Oh, did you hear about what he said? Did you hear about what Patrick Mahomes Senior said after the game in Buffalo? Because he was there. They asked him. Patrick Mahomes' dad he don't care, bro. He really don't care. I saw the interview. They asked him about was he going to be in the luxury box with Taylor Swift in there? He goes, "Are you going to be in the luxury box with Taylor and Brittany? Brittany's his daughter-in-law." You know what he said? "Quote unquote, no cap. I hope not." Patrick Mahomes Senior said when he was asked would he be in them with them, he said, "I hope not." Facts. He doesn't want to fuck with them. Then he clarified it. Well, he didn't really clarify it. He's doubled down. He says, well, usually Travis and them, they have their own thing, and my son has his own thing, and I'd just rather be have my own thing. You don't want to be in there with him. You don't want to be in there with Tay-Tay. You don't want to be in there with your daughter-in-law. You don't want to be in there with Travis Kelce's mom and dad. He don't want it, bro. He's like, nah, I hope not. I hope I don't have to be in there with them. Facts. Black Raider, do you remember Soul Beat Television Network out of Oakland? I remember Soul Beat, bro. I remember, what was her name, man? What was her name? The girl, man, that we used to think she was real fine, man. She used to do all that. What was her name, man? Oh my God, man. The light-skinned girl, she was on Soul Beat too. She was Dominique, was it Dominique DePruma? I think that was her name. Y'all remember her? Dominique DePrima used to always do all the hip hop stuff, and she would be interviewing all the people for the Soul Beat show. Remember her? But it was hard to see that channel, bro, because you had to fuck around with the damn ears and all that shit. It didn't come in clear everywhere. But yeah, Dominique DePrima was the host of that Soul Beat show, bro. Yeah, that's when we first saw when MC Hammer was him, MC Hammer, the Holy Ghost boy. Remember when he first came out? That's the first time I ever seen what Too Short looked like. I didn't even know what Too Short looked like. We didn't have social media. Okay, all I know is I had the Dangerous Music tape that was written, that was written in pen and shit. Didn't even have no picture of his ass on there. First time I ever saw Too Short was on there. First time I ever saw MC Hammer was on there. Like, yeah, Soul Beat was it, bro. Soul Beat was it. Charles Washington, man, smart play by the Raiders, man. Casey, the locker room. Hey, that college locker room. Yeah, it's facts. You can go ahead and have that college locker room. You ain't gonna be in our shit because what? Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing. Charles, you know what it is. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. Okay. All right. Yeah, man. Hold on, man. Okay. All right. Okay. Do you remember T. Watsy record shop? Yeah, I remember that. I remember Leopold's. You remember Leopold's Black Raider? Okay. Leopold's, they used to be up there. Leopold's, Watusi. Yeah, all those record shops, bro. Okay. Oh my God, that college shit is real. I had a chance at baseball, Westland, UNLV, but I fucked up. My brother's not even doing sports and got a scholarship to Oregon Ducks, bro. My nephew graduated from Oregon. My nephew had a scholarship for Morehouse. He went to Morehouse for 1 year, and he's like, I can't stay down here, dog. It's too crazy. Atlanta. Then he went to Oregon, man. He just graduated from Oregon, man. My son, my nephew doing great, bro. Okay, he 25 years old now. The cat already making 100 grand. Already making 100 grand a year, dog. I'm like, dude, concentrate on your money. Don't be like me. Don't be like me and your dad. Me and your dad, we was too busy running after the shortest skirt. Yo, concentrate on your money, bro. And he's doing it. He's paying attention. Okay, get that bag. Brother Trife said, I'm not excited about this new OC hire. Regardless, my faith is in Coach AP, to get the right squad right. We too. Ready to trade? What's up, Shaq? I hear you, big dog. 98 and golf links with my brother's area. I already know. Dog, up there, dog. I already know. I used to be up there all the time. All the time, dog. All the time. But I won't be up there now. Ain't no reason for me to go that way. The only thing that I'm going to do, when next time I go to the Bay Area, man, there's only going to be two things I'm going to do. I'm going to go to San Leandro so I can go to the Nike outlet over there, right there by right over there by Southgate. Southland. I'm going to do that. Then I'll be at Giant Burger on San Pablo because I've never had Giant Burger. And I'll be hooking up with my sister Bev to go to Nations like we always do. But I got to go to Giant Burger. I've been meaning to do that. I've never been there. I've been a Quick Way. I've been on all them other ones. But Giant Burger, I'm going to go to Giant Burger. And that's it. Then I'll probably go to the airport. Get the fuck out of there. Okay. Leo says, Stallone made it to Boxing Hall of Fame. Do you think he deserves to be there even though he never had a pro fight? Yeah, because of impact. Impact. That's pretty much like being a coach. Like, you have coaches that are in, Hall of Fame that never played in the league, but impact. Rocky was an impactful, greatest boxing movie of all time, one of the greatest sports movies of all time. And it's an Academy Award winning film. That dude won an Oscar for his first movie. That movie is an Oscar winning film, bro, based on boxing. So yeah, he deserves to be there. He did a lot for the sport. Your impact, if it gets to that point, you got to give it up. While we have our quarterback away, they must get this right. I agree. Bill Holloway, man, the Turtle Cuffs and Lynx and Brocky franchise are the same in all the movies. That's facts. Chris Leonard, people are really bringing up Ruggs. Forget that killer. That's crazy, man. Okay. And the King, man, heard Pops say that too. Told you, he said, hope not. You don't want to be around them people, bro. That ain't his kind of people. Patrick Mahomes is trying to be around where the bud at. He want to be where the bud at, where the hoes at. Like, telling you, Patrick Mahomes is senior is an OG. He double OG. He'd probably be real fun to kick it with. I've seen pictures of him. I've seen pictures of him, dog, and he definitely taking pictures with people, man. He be around on young ass females. He be hugging all them all like this. He's a character, bro. He's a character. Leo said, man, were you back in the Bay when Master P had his record store? Yeah, I heard about it, but I never went up there. It was all the way in Richmond. Yeah, I heard about it, dog. I heard about before he put out the Ice Cream Man soundtrack. I was in the Bay, dog. Yeah, man. Without question. Okay. But I never went to his store though. But I heard about it. Black Raider, man. I remember the light skinned heavy set girl on Soul Beat named Cindy. Callers used to dog her out. Yeah, there'd be a whole bunch of people that used to clown her, dog. Hey, come here. You want to sit down? You want to sit down, son? Come over and sit down. I think you in trouble, bro. You sound like you in trouble. You sound like you in trouble. My son looked like he got in trouble with his mother. Why are you wet? Oh no, I think I know what happened. I think you were okay. I got you. Go out where, man. I just don't want to see. Yeah, huh?
Full of makeup. Makeup everywhere.
You in trouble, son?
Oh, out.
Oh, you in trouble, bro. I knew you did something. You sit your butt right here and be quiet. All right. Aunt said, well, yeah, what's up, man? I'm out there weighing Oregon, man. Nice. Congratulations to him. Facts. Egalitarian said, don't listen to my son. My son's in trouble. That's why he's yelling. Egalitarian said, I love Nations. Nations, yeah, man. 87th and Plymouth in the house. East Oakland. Yeah, I already know, dog. I'll tell you this right now, dog. Ain't nothing better than going to Nations, man. Nations was the spot.
No.
Okay.
I love you, but you got to know.
Nations was the.
You put makeup everywhere. It's everywhere now.
Just lock the door for right now. Just lock the door. We'll go back in. So he can go in there.
Clean.
Yeah, I'll take care of it.
No, it's not.
Is that bad?
Yes.
Oh man, you in trouble, black man.
My makeup bag and makeup is everywhere.
Oh man, you in trouble, brother. You did too much. You did too much, man. You messed around with your mother's stuff. One thing is to mess with my stuff. Another thing is to mess with your mother's. You in trouble, dog. You better learn that.
Ruined a whole bunch of makeup.
Hey,
And it's all over the floor.
you mess around with a black woman's stuff. That's I can't help you, black. Okay, Red Trey in the house. Luke Getsy, what do you know about him? I know he likes to run the football. Okay, yeah, you in trouble, dog. Yeah, mommy mad at you, man. You didn't know they messed up everything. Okay. Yeah, East Oakland in the house, man. Dr. Van, Liquor Sixers making any moves before the deadline. Yeah, the Sixers are gonna probably shut down Joel Embiid. I think Joel Embiid is done, Doc. I think he's done. Yeah, you made a big ass mistake, son. Yeah, you in trouble, bro. Okay. Yeah, you can keep calling if you want to. She mad at you. She ain't speaking to you. But Lakers, I don't know what the Lakers are going to do, but the Sixers, I think we're done. I think the Sixers are done because Joel Embiid has to have surgery, and I think that it's going to shut him down for the year, bro. Riot Records. That's it, Black Raider. Riot Records. Hey. Go over here and sit down, son. Go over here and sit down, please. Have a seat. Thank you. Okay. Shaq, you don't want to hang with Mahomes' dad till you take a selfie pics with him any time of day, mugshot pics with him at the end of the night. Nah, man, I'm not. I never had no man. I've never been in trouble behind no other dude before, bro. Like, anytime I got in trouble was because of me. I ain't never had nobody put me in no situation. So it wouldn't matter if I hung with him or not. If I hung out with him, he would be getting in his own shit, and I'd be getting in my own shit. I would just be at the club with him or the bar with him and having fun, but I wouldn't be putting myself in a situation where I'd get in trouble. I've never been in trouble behind another dude before. Anytime I ever got in trouble with some shit, it was because of me. Okay? Never were like, oh man, he set me up and all. I shouldn't have been with him and did all that kind of stuff. Didn't happen. Okay? Riot Records. Right. So the guy, so Black Raider, the guy that owned Riot Records, I remember when Juice got signed. I was posted. They were going to sign me as a staff producer, bro. I was going to be a staff producer on Riot Records, bro. Okay, and I couldn't remember the label. So Riot Records. But the guy that owned Riot Records is the guy who, he's still alive if I ain't mistaken. Was the guy that I was supposed to be signing with, but the contracts he gave me was not on point, bro. He gave me some contracts. I was supposed to be the staff producer and supposed to be getting all these points and all this type of stuff. Man, I took this stuff to my entertainment attorney. Man, my entertainment said, man, if you sign this, you ain't gonna never be able to do nothing. This man got you locked up 4 ways till Sunday, man. I probably would still be signed to this cat. I'd probably still be signed. So I didn't sign it. He was mad at me, man. He was mad at me. Okay. He's mad at me, man. He's like, oh, man, you're going to try, we're trying to build your career and all that, man. I'm like, man, shit, I ain't broke. I ain't desperate. So, but, yeah, that was crazy, man. Riot Records, that's him. That's the label. On San Francisco, man, right out of San Francisco, Riot Records. That's it. Dr. Van Nostrand, it sucks, bro. Hope he gets healthy. We're going to find out. Do you think LeBron's leaving the Lakers? I think there's a good chance that he will leave the Lakers depending on where Bronny goes. He's always said that.
He said that he is going to go and play. He wants to be Ken Griffey Jr. and Ken Griffey Senior. He wants to play with him. Okay? And I think that he's leaving his doors open. I think he's going to see what happens with Bronny. You know, if the Lakers were smart, they try to get Bronny. Bronny ain't no big time pick, but everybody knows that you're going to win the LeBron sweepstakes if you get Bronny. So, but I think he ain't going to commit. He's not going to commit, bro. It's not going to happen. Okay. I love to see Philly and Denver in the finals. Yeah, ain't going to happen. Joel Embiid, if they shut him down, then it's going to be all bad. Dr. Vance, facts. Cliff Bolton said Getsy would have to move more talent with the Raiders, and let's see what he could do with them. Yeah, so we'll have to find that out, man. See what's going on. Okay, is that it? Okay, you guys, it's all good, man. Appreciate y'all. 2 hours on the nose. Not bad. Came in, did a little thing. Y'all didn't hear my son get in trouble, but that's what happens when you mess around with a black woman's stuff. Mess around with a black woman's stuff, get in trouble. So I'm going to sit here, chill. Looks like the weather's a little bit better. Maybe go grab some lunch or do something else or order some lunch or something. So I'm just sitting there chilling, watching your boy Jason Statham drive cars and hit people in the mouth, kick people with roundhouse kicks and stuff. But that's what it is, you guys, man. So if any other news pops up, I'll holler at you guys. I'm about to check a filter.